I want to take the time to say thank you to my patrons. Your help has actually not only done so much for my channel, but has actually helped me personally to make it through this tough year. And I want to thank all of my subscribers, and well, thank you. And let's get to the show. I don't know how to start this segment. I know that there are people who I review on my channel that are just so fucking, I don't know, just like so fucking out there that is just like, how? Just how? And I came across this channel a while ago. And well, the reason why I came across this channel was simply put because they responded to one of my videos. They left a comment on one of my videos, and it was interesting. And I was like, okay, who is this guy? Who is this person? And well, it was interesting to actually see them respond to the channel. And yeah. I need you guys to like bear with me on this one. I saw a few videos, and let's just dive right into it, okay? This is the CBP. I don't know. I know it may be black pill something black pill, but yeah, this is actually interesting. So you guys tell me what you think and see if we need to do more of these person's videos. Now, the title of this video, and bear with me, is, oh God, Introduction to Female Sexuality. Which, yeah. That's just weird. I don't know, like, why would somebody actually do this? But yeah, let's see. With this self-proclaimed black pillar knows about female sexuality. Alright, let's go.
G'day everybody, this is the CBP channel. What a dumb name for a YouTube channel. I don't know what I was thinking. I used to be known as Coach Blackpill, but I re-edited my name.
Oh shit. Really? He actually has the Coomer face. Coach Blackpill. Wow. Shit. Wow. Okay, that actually resolves that issue. Let's see what he's gonna say about this shit.
Name to the CBP channel when I started this new channel, because I didn't want to be known as just a black pill YouTuber. I wanted to be something a bit more me, you know. But unfortunately, the CBP channel, it sounds like a spam news site or something. So maybe I'll have to do something about that at some point. But not today, because in today's video, I am going to be discussing female sexuality. Now,
help me out with this, guys. Help me out with this. Now, when did this video come out? Let me see when this video came out. I'm sorry, guys. I need to check. This came out November 2nd. So I've had this on my docket for a while. But yeah, let's see what he says about female sexuality.
There's politics going on around the world. It's election season. It's all sorts of things going on. Why would I talk about such a fundamental subject And the reason is, while there are a lot of smart young guys that watch this channel, I often get IQ mogged in my own comments section. But even though there are a lot of very smart people that watch this channel, I read comments and I compare the comments I get on this channel to what I see on some of the red pill channels where it's like, haha, simp, beta male, the wall defeats them all, bro. And then you read my comments, it's these big, long, intellectual comments that I read from people. So, lots of smart people that watch this channel. But
Wait. So he actually believes that there are smart people that watch this channel because they have some big intellectual tirade because they're lonely and they're mad because people may be enjoying relationships that they don't. So they have time. Because COVID, I haven't been dating as much as I want to. But I don't see me spending extra time on my art or doing a lot of fucking YouTube videos. It's like me, some big brain intellectual, is just no, I have a lot of time on my hands because nobody let's go.
For the most part, it's made up of young guys that just don't know their place in the world. While there are some guys out there that have their own philosophy, they're red-pilled or whatever, I guess I'm talking to the guys who are 20 years old, kind of incel-esque, who just have no idea what's going on. The other day, I was on Solo TV 84's channel, and I got red-pilled, you could say. I got red-pilled on how delusional some guys are. There are some guys that you can't reach out to.
Wait, did he just market this whole thing and just cope? Wait, what? And then, if you guys look at this shit. Look at in the background. This dude has a background has women sitting in his couch. No, that's oh my god, no. Okay, let's go.
They're convinced that their SMV is just going to go up and up and up with age, and they're the party starts for men.
SMV, sexual market value. Oh my god, I don't. Oh wow. There's no fucking if you actually have to respond to shit as sexual market value, then you've already lost. There is no. The only market there is for sexual value is when you pay for it because sex work is real work. What's up, Hail Satan?
When they turn 35, and as long as you have money, you're never low value. So, you can't reach those guys, but it's to all of the other guys I'm talking to. I'm talking to all of the dudes out there who are a bit younger, who honestly have no idea what's going on. So I'm talking to the guys that have an open mind. And on top of that, there's going to be guys who are going to say, oh, bro, you shouldn't be caring about what turns girls on, bro. You're still, you're being purple-pilled, bro, sitting around chasing female validation, etc., etc. And
wait, no. Oh my god. This shit is just, so hilarious. So, the result of what, so I don't get about these black pill people. They obviously want a woman. They obviously, a lot of these guys are just angry because they're alone and upset. Instead of addressing the social atomization that's happening under capitalism, they blame women who are just as lonely as they are. Granted, I think what they're blinded by are what they would call the Stacys, or they're looking at these model type chicks, these Instagram model type chicks, and they're like, oh, she's just playing with me, or she's using her body to get me to spend money. But most of the times, those women are alone too. Yeah, they're selling an idea, a fantasy, but they don't have real connect. But I'm looking at this as a rational person. They're not. But let's continue.
to an extent, I actually agree with those guys. But literally all I do on this channel is give you information, okay? I just give information, and it's totally up to you what you do with that information. So just wanted to make that point clear before I get started.
Wait, why is he showing random pictures of another guy's face? Like, what does that have to do anything? Okay. Yeah. I guess purple pill is appealing to a woman. I don't fucking know. Red pill, blue pill, one fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish. I don't fucking know. Like, yeah, okay. Remember, Computer Forever had the white pill, the God pill. Like, don't wait. Okay, wow. Okay, let's go.
Now, today's video is going to be part one, okay? This is going to be a two-part series, and today's episode is part one, where in today's video, I'm going to be talking a little bit more about the physical. What do girls find physically attractive throughout the course of their lives? And then in part two, it's going to be more about the psychological. So, we're going to be talking about...
A celebrated MGTOW black pillar is going to be telling us about how the physical description of what a woman likes. Wow. Okay. Shit. This is gonna be interesting. This is gonna be fucking interesting. Now, of course, we're gonna see some very hasty generalizations because, of course, these motherfuckers. Like, this is what I'm gonna get about these motherfuckers. They never actually address a woman who may not be a supermodel, but may have some thickness to her. May have some thickness to her. I'm sorry. Or a woman that may just have a little bit of a shape that's not a fucking washboard. Like, shout out to all the skinny, very demure women, but like, man, when you have like hips, hips for days. I'm sorry. Anyway, let's go.
What they find physically attractive and psychologically attractive, okay? And in part one today, we're going to be focusing on the physical. So let's begin. All right, so let's start off with the absolute basics, shall we? As if I'm explaining to an alien the basics of human sexuality. Let's go over the basics, and in part two, I will expatiate a bit more.
Of course he's going to see it as an alien. Okay, shit. Wow. Okay, wait a minute. What is this? Okay, let me unfreeze this because
fundamentals of female sexuality mirror that of male sexuality. And I know that there's a million guys out there who are based and red-pilled who say, no, men are attracted to what they see, but women are attracted to what they hear, or whatever the hell they think they believe. But now there might be a little...
Wait, no, of course men and women are attracted to what they see. Like, that's a given, but... Oh, wow. It feels like I'm getting driving lessons for somebody who's never driven a car.
Nuggets of truth to that, and we will go over it. But ultimately, the basis of any sexual relationship is that there's some degree of physical attraction between the two of them. Like, it was annoying the shit out of me the other day because I was on that dating coach panel, and these guys, these red pill, blue pill, whatever they are guys, they were going on and on about how these career women in their 30s need to realize that as men, we are not attracted to high power career women. That's just not attractive. That we want young, feminine, attractive girls with youth.
Wait. Please don't turn this into an argument about an age of consent. Like, listen to what he just said. He said, as men, we don't want a woman that's in her 30 high-power career. No, I actually would like a woman that has something going on with herself. The only caveat that I would actually say from that is literally, I wouldn't want a woman who is working herself to death for some imagined position in the capital hierarchy, which I think should be burned down to the ground. But that's more or less on her taking care of herself and making sure that she's just not running a rat race just to run it. Because I wouldn't want myself in that position. I don't do these people actually don't realize that, hey, maybe their conception of what a relationship should actually be is maybe delusional? And listen to what he actually says. Like, we want a young girl, like, in essence, to throw their weight or their perceived power over them. Like, listen to this shit. Let's go back a little bit.
High power career women, that's just not attractive. That we want young, feminine, attractive girls with youth and beauty. And I'm sitting there like, yes, I agree. But then these same guys, these same red pill guys, they would then turn around and say, you're never low value.
Like, look at this shit. Look how sad and insecure that you have to be to actually green screen two women behind you, like you the boss of some shit. Like, it reminds me of, what is that game of that dude who was a pickup artist that literally had to fucking hire models to act as if he was like the best motherfucking thing. Like, this shit is fucking crazy. Wow. I don't know what else to say. Like, how? Like, okay, yeah, shit. Wow. Okay, let's go.
as a man as long as you have money. And it's like you are projecting the exact same delusion on yourself. It's like you call out these 35-year-old career women and say, oh, you're delusional. You don't realize that, now that you're 35 years old, you're past your prime. But they're sitting there saying that as long as you look after yourself as a man and as long as you have money, you're never going to be low value. It's like that's the exact same delusion just projected outwards. Like the mental gymnastics and the lack of self-awareness was just crazy to me. And it was my experience on that live stream, which really kind of...
Wait, it's almost as if, okay, so hear me out on this one. Just like hear me out on this one. So it sounds as like Coach Black Pill or the ZBP channel, whatever he calls himself, is saying that wealth and success isn't everything. But he's not saying it in the sense of like, yeah, down with capitalism. He's literally saying it because he doesn't think he's ever going to achieve that. Now, that says more about the state of our economy than just some one person's value. Where we actually are, our generation is actually being affected to have less and less than what the previous generations are. Like, we're financially screwing. Well, I'm part of the millennial generation, so I'm financially screwed versus the other people that's behind us. That doesn't say anything bad about you, my dog. That says something bad about the overall economy in capitalism, because fuck capitalism. I think I said that too many times in this video, but fuck it. All right, let's go.
Prompted me to go ahead and get started on this two-part series, which I'm hoping will be useful for some time to come. Like, this is the type of video that hopefully you can come back and watch in 2 years and it'll still be relevant. And one point I want to make, because I know that people are going to say, oh, dude, stop rambling. Video begins and then I'll timestamp when I finally get started. I wanted to very quickly say that today's video is a massive generalization. Like, in other words, for everything that I say about...
What? It's a massive generalization? Wow. It's almost as if people are individuals. Oh. Didn't he? Leisure Shoot Larry. Oh shit. Oh wow. Yes. All right. Let's go. And wait, I just had to pause it right here. Why do they think like what? This is a 14-year-old's belief of what true love is. Twilight, dog. Twilight. You're showing a scene from Twilight. Oh, Ella. Oh, what the fuck? What? No, it's Bella and... What is this guy's name from Twilight? Oh my god, I fucking forgot it. Edward. Yeah. I'm thinking back to the Team 4-Star, like Hellsing Ultimate. Yeah. Edward, oh Bella, old Edward, oh Bella, looking lovingly into like, yeah. Something tells me that these motherfuckers who are Black Pill are just as overly romantic as a fucking 14-year-old teenager that reads Twilight. But yeah, let's go.
What a girl finds attractive. There's always going to be plenty of chicks out there who will disagree and say, well, I don't find that attractive. But that doesn't make my video wrong. It just means that I'm talking about the averages. I'm talking about what 7 out of 10 girls would find attractive, okay?
What is this arbitrary number, 7 out of 10 girls? Out of what demographic? Out of what age range? Out of what race? Out of what culture? Out of what country? Out of what state? Out of what city? Like, what is this hasty generalization about, dog? But yeah, let's hear him explain more.
That's what I'm doing. Like, if I said that girls prefer a guy who's at least 3 inches taller than them, it's a generalization. It's not like all of them. Okay, so if some girl is to watch my video and she disagrees with something I said, it's not in any way, shape, or form my video debunked or anything, and it's not like I got BTFO'd because a girl saw my video and disagreed with something. It's a generalization, okay, talking about the bell curve and whatnot.
Wait, stop. Oh, okay. So, the bell curve relating to women and people like are generally not something that you want to equate. Like I'm just like, no, stop, no. Secondly, you can just be wrong, dog. It's okay to be wrong. He is literally trying to preempt, trying to future proof his video. Try to, oh well, yeah, of course, my video isn't wrong because it's about averages. Like, no, I know a lot of women that like them some big pun, like and some big other stuff. But like it doesn't go. And again, it doesn't go across cultures. It doesn't go across. It just your perception of what you think women want. And that's the problem. But let's hear him talk about introduction to female sexuality. Oh God, let's go. Part 1: the lifetime evolution of female sexuality.
All right, so I put together this little diagram that you can see here, which attempts to illustrate the kind of lifetime pattern.
Wait! Oh shit! Oh God! Okay. Something tells me that this man is a Twilight fan. Like, I'm just saying, like, it's something about it that tells me that this man, like, isn't this like the dude who played the werewolf? And then, like, I hate to tell him this, but all of these men are white or white passing. Like, there, I don't see any like black or darker skinned guys or Latino or Hispanic guys. I don't see any of those. Like, I don't see, like, even if you were to do like Jason Momoa, like, I know a lot of women find him attractive, but like, wait, what? Like, and he has an age breakdown, dude. Like, I don't want to. Like, why is this a thing? Why is a dude talking about 13 to 18-year-old girls and what they like? No, stop. Flag on the play, throw them on, and then he goes to 19 to 25, and then 26 to 36. Like, flag on the motherfucking play. There are women have sexual feelings, desires after 36, dog. Like, wow. Like, I thought these motherfuckers were weird, but wow, this is actually sad. But let's go. We're only 6 minutes into this video.
That I'm about to start talking about the kind of lifetime evolution of female sexuality. So let me kind of break it down for you. Although female sexuality is ever presently rooted in facial aesthetics, what I did want to say is that if you go up to the average 30...
Wait! He's actually broken this shit down. Like, is this what the black pillers think? Abs, hair, clothes, height, muscles, tattoos, height, lean, clean cut. Like, huh? Has he not heard of dad bods? Like, what the fuck? Has he? Wow. Okay. Wow. This is his problem. This is exactly his problem. Because he's thinking like, no, this is like, is he judging the man based on what he likes? I mean, like, if that's what you like, dog, like, that's cool. No, nobody is judging you. But how do you know this, man? Okay, let's hear him break down his explanation.
Old woman and say, are you attracted to the same type of guy now as what you were when you were 15? She'll usually laugh and be like, God, no. The reality is that you cannot tell what a person's core moral value is by looking at their external signifiers, but the truth is, as human beings, we tend to judge people in the first 3 seconds of just looking at them. And this can...
You know what? I've heard that shit from like red pillars and black pillars alike, where they just think like, oh no, it's about within 3 seconds you're going to know if you're going to date somebody or not. No, fuck. Like, and this is the thing that they put so much emphasis and so much weight on, the 3-second rule. That's not how this shit works. It's not. I'm sorry. And because these motherfuckers fuck up that first 3, now you have the first time to make a good impression, but that doesn't mean shit. There are plenty of people that I've met that developed friendships for after we met. But all right, let's hear this shit.
Can very much overlap onto our sexual stimulators, meaning when a young girl, say 14, 15, sees a guy dressed a certain way.
Why is he mentioning this? Like, I feel like I'm gonna get TOS by fucking YouTube and Twitch because he's thinking about this shit. Let's go.
His clothing can often indicate rebellion, and that can make him, by definition, more attractive, at least until she gets a good look at his face. And on the contrary, to a 35-year-old woman who has her own career or her own business or whatever, to see a guy who's her own age, who she might actually be attracted to, but is dressed like an overgrown teenager, that can be a literal turnoff. So,
wait, but you don't know this. You don't, like, what is your scientific method? How did you come up with this information? What hypothesis did you use? Did you just use, truisms? Like you're literally making fun of fucking Vanilla Ice, who has his own business and is a does he not know that there's some women that will give Vanilla Ice the business? Like, they will give Ice Baby the business. Like, they were like, too cold, Vanilla Ice Baby. Like, wow. Let's go.
sometimes these external stimulators do play a role in our ability to be attracted to somebody. And for that reason, while the core of female sexuality will always be facial aesthetics, that will always be a pivotal part of what makes a man attractive, there's all these other things to contend with. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a little bit of an evolutionary breakdown, okay? Alright, so let's start off by talking about 13 to 18, okay?
I feel so weird when he talks about this shit, because it just doesn't seem like he needs to be talking about what's a woman's sexuality at 13 to 18. Like, this doesn't make any fucking sense. Let's see if we can actually skip this. He's using, like, people like Justin B. Wow, okay. Yeah, let's...
None of these things are really important at that age. It ultimately comes down to facial aesthetics. Age years. That starts to be the point. Do any one thing. I'm here to spread the gospel of truth. And as girls get deeper into their teens, the importance of masculinity gradually begins to rise, and external signifiers like a six-pack, a strong back, these...
This doesn't make any sense. Like, I'm gonna skip ahead, and the reason why I'm gonna skip ahead because, for one, we know that we've seen so many different men over the course of like forever that women throw themselves at. Like, look at Freddie Mercury. Now, of course, there were some indications that he may have been pan or bi, but women were still throwing themselves at Freddie Mercury, and he wasn't exactly the macho man. Fuck, like, look at David Bowie. Look at people like Prince, like R.I.P. Prince. The anniversary of, I think the anniversary of his death just happened, but like, these weren't exactly manly men. They were just talented, and they were inviting. They were like, I like these, like, and I keep going back to the reference. The favorite of the red pill, black pill, blue pill, you pill, the killer is Danny motherfucking DeVito. This motherfucker has played a short, fat, angry person with all the charisma in the world, and he has no problem with getting attention from women. He doesn't, and no explanation can actually kill that argument. And they say, well, he's rich. No, he was getting attention before he was rich. Fucking Guilford Godfrey. And he was like, you see all of these, like, Peter Dinklage. He is, like, before he got famous, he still was slaying. Like, height doesn't mean shit. Your attitude means more about that than anything in the world. But let's continue.
Things evolve very, very quickly and very, very early. Now let's talk about the next demographic upwards,
Thank you.
which is the 19 to 25 range. Now, once they get to this point, the young kind of flamboyant, slightly effeminate e-boy, he's no longer attractive, the skinny, short guy with a pretty boy face. This is just gross, this is like, ooh, my little sister's into guys like that. But by the time a girl's like 22, 23, e-boys and those kind of effeminate kind of boys with earrings and everything, even the word boy is gross to a girl that age. The girl in the 19 to...
Wait, no. Oh, God. Oh, God. Really? Really? Is he about to pull the bad boy? Is he about to pull the bad boys again? Oh wow. Okay. Yeah. Let's see what this shit.
25 range is generally looking for the guy who's still relatively young himself, who has kind of like that bad boy look about him. Not always, but this type of guy right here is pretty much emblematic of what the late teens to early 20s kind of girl finds attractive. Like I would say that Channing Tatum back in his Magic Mike days, that's kind of like the quintessential dude that appeals to that demographic of late teens.
Wait, I'm sorry. I don't know, if you're watching this later on in the chat and you happen to be somebody who's attracted to men, like preferably women, because this is the subject of this video. Is it just me? But like, though a lot of women want to bet him, take him home for a night, but not want to actually spend time with this motherfucker. He doesn't get, like, this is the problem with pillars. Yeah, we're gonna say pillars and not the actual stand and shit like that hold things up, but these pill people, like, they don't understand the difference between part-time fun and actually being attractive in a relationship. Like, I don't think they conflate the two they conflate the two things, but let's go.
Teens to early 20s. Like, they're not quite into the older man just yet. It's usually that guy who's in his 20s himself, who's relatively young, got a good physique, and over 6 feet tall. And I would also probably say as a side note, this is...
You know what? I've actually heard this, that a lot of women want a man that's over 6 feet tall. Like, okay, but that's not what they're all going after. Like, that's not what they all find fun. Like, you can have fun with somebody, but just be like, But let's continue. And mind you, like, again, this is not just like to point it out, but like his whole idea that all of these guys look white. I don't think he's actually seeing this. So does he not think that there are people that may not be white, or maybe white women that like, some chocolate, or I guess caramel or butterscotch? I don't know what the fuck complexion I am, but still, like, is he not getting this shit? But let's continue.
probably the hardest demographic to be attractive to. Meaning, the ones that are in their early mid-teens kind of thing, they tend to be a bit more forgiving of height and, lack of muscle and everything, and, you just need to have a pretty face. And conversely, the ones in the next age up, they tend to be a bit more forgiving of a receding hairline and everything, and they might be a little bit more cultured to say, he doesn't have to be over 6 feet tall. But the ones in this range, they tend to be pretty brutal. And
mind you, he hasn't mentioned that men in that age range are pretty brutal. I mean, like, it's like, contrary to popular belief, men do have standards or desires or bars that they want to actually get to. It's usually in this age range that she's complaining about that has issues. But, like, of course he's not going to pay attention to that because reasons. But let's continue.
Speaking of the late 20s, early 30s types, these are the ones that tend to be a little bit more refined in what they find attractive. They tend to no longer be into the bad boy. Not all of them. Again, there's a lot of overlap here, okay? A lot of girls find the same guy attractive at 30 as what they did at 18. These are huge generalizations, but as a general...
It's so general that it's fucking useless, dude. It is fucking useless. I'm like, oh my God. Like, it... All right, let's go.
Kind of noticeable trend that I've identified. Around this kind of late 20s, early 30s age, This is where a guy being a little bit more refined, cultured, how well he dresses, all of that sort of thing, it begins to come more into play. And again, these are all just external indicators. None of them have any intrinsic value. How you dress doesn't actually talk anything about your personality. But again, we tend to judge people by the exterior, and I think that many of the ones that are in this kind of this late 20s, early 30s range, it's not that their standard of looks has gone down, but in terms of what makes a guy appealing, just being good looking is no longer enough. You need to have that aura of kind of like older guy, kind of suave about you.
Wait, what? You have to have an aura of older guy. No, you mean that they have to have a personality that's not just dumb fuck. Wow. Okay. Okay. Let's see.
Not always, but it definitely makes you more attractive to the ones in that age range. And obviously, all of these things are contextual. Like, what are we talking about? Are we talking about getting married to somebody? Are we talking about a one-nighter? Like, what is the context of this attraction? All of these things are relevant. All I'm doing is simply giving you a basic introduction. Again, it's like I'm explaining to an alien the fundamentals here.
Wait. Okay. This is gonna be fucking funny. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. I actually have to go pee right quick. Give me a second. I'll be right back. Alright, guys, sorry about that. Okay. This is gonna be interesting. This is gonna be fucking interesting. I'm gonna love this one. This is gonna be fucking interesting. The dick peel. Ooh. If he starts talking about the under the age of consent type shit, okay. Alright, let's go.
Now let's talk about the dick pill. Now, I made a video about this once. It was a very funny video. It's a shame it got deleted.
Yes, he literally put on the screen a measurement of a man's member to talk about. Wow. I guess he hasn't heard that phrase when he's pulled down his pants. But okay. We're doing this. We're doing it live. Fuck it, we're doing it live. Let's go.
It's a real shame that no one archived my old videos. I wish I had time to have archived them, but I didn't. But yeah, I basically made a video where I broke down size comparison and how it's going to affect you, and what is good and what is bad and what is average, etc. I talked about it in an old video. And basically what I said is that it's pretty much similar to muscle mass. There's a sweet spot in terms of what is ideal, what is unideal. Like with muscle, it's always good to have muscle, but there comes a point where if you have too much of it, then it can actually work negatively against you. And
I like how. Wait, like, how do you know this, dog? How do you know this? What women have you talked to? Matter of fact, what fucking demographic are you in? I'm sorry. Like, when you're a man that you actually start comparing your member size, not how you use it, not if a woman enjoys it, but just like inches matter, then, like, my friend, you have issues. This is a self-confidence thing. Man, I know some women. Like, thankfully, they didn't have to do it to me. But they've actually said, man, they done made the smallest penis motherfucker feel like he is walking around Captain King Slong Ding Dong. Like, the fuck? Like, wait. to quote shit. Fuck. Not even to quote it. Like, that's like if you saw the clip of Slack, it got floppage. Like, if a woman loves you, she will make your baby carrot seem like it's a motherfucking telephone pole. Okay. All right. So let's hear this shit. I'm sorry. This shit is just fucking hilarious. All right, let's go.
The same is pretty much true with the dick pill. Now, maybe 8 inches is maybe a little bit self-limiting, maybe 9 inches, but there is definitely a sweet spot where you begin to become more of a niche, which ultimately means that you're not appealing to the broadest number of people beyond a certain size. And if you're in that 5-inch range, well, that's kind of like being 5'8". You know, it's not over for you if you're 5'8", but that's not a good thing either. You know, it's certainly not ideal. And I would say that being 5 inches is kind of like in that same vein.
Okay. I have to look it up. Wait, I have to look it up. I'm sorry, guys. This is I'm that asshole. Why did Portugal pop up? I just like some of the autofill from Google. I just don't get it. All right, it's popping up. Bad choice of words. Oh shit! I just. Oh shit. 5.7 inches. The average circumference. Like this whole fantasy about you need to be walking around with King Schlong Ding Dong. I get some of these guys watch porn too much, but like, damn, oh my god, like this right here is so fucking unbelievable. This is the these whole unrealistic standards for body sizes are the reasons why they have so many fucking problems. But let's continue.
If you're 4 inches or below, well, I mean, again, that's like being 5'3". I mean, it's not over, but it's kind of over pretty much. Now let's talk a little bit about body fat. Now, this is one of the few areas where the online fitness community...
He must really like Magic Mike. This is a scene from Magic Mike. Like, why are you judging yourself from Magic Mike, dude? Like, for real? Cause dude right here, I know he was in Magic Mike because he was in fucking True Blood. He was the werewolf that Suki yeah, but he is really into Magic Mike. Like, the fuck? All right, let's go.
The online fitness community, which is very much red-pilled, tends to be way too black-pilled. They think that you need to be 7%, 6% body fat in order to be at your peak look, when in reality, there's a very fine line between what is ideal and what is actually quite gross. Like, for example, I remember when dudes would say to these like extreme fitness buffs that 5%, 6%, 7% body fat is actually quite unattractive, that it's actually quite off-putting. And these guys would be
like, yeah, this kind of looks like he like shot up a whole bunch of steroids. He won't be having that 5 inches. Shrinkage. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm being an asshole. Let's go.
like, oh, bro, you're so blue-pilled, bro. Like, don't you get it? When a girl says that this is gross, that's just her way of trying to control you because she wants you to be a fat beta male so she can milk you financially. But
Wait,
you as
what?
like the base red pill alpha male, you need to realize that being 6% body fat is the only way to be, bro. And I remember looking at these dudes like, no, there is no exact ideal percentage, but you can be perfectly attractive as long as everything else is good. You know, your face, your height and everything, your frame and all that.
Like, okay, if there are any women in the chat, women in the context, or anybody that's attracted to male, like, do women find this like attractive? I'm pretty sure that they would, because he's not walking around with a spare tire or shit like. And maybe that's just me. Like, I'm trying to guess, but I don't make a video actually saying this is what women like. Like, the fuck? Like, this is just like, this is sad. Oh, I don't know how much more of this I can watch.
It's good. At like 12, 13%. Like, this is fine. Like, you don't need to be super ripped. Like, don't listen to the online fitness community, man. Those guys are delusional. They've taken too many black pills when it comes to fitness. Like, they way over-exaggerate how lean you need to be. And they also exaggerate how much muscle you need. In reality, you just need to be, like, fit and toned with a good face. Like, if you have a good face and you're over 6 feet tall, you just need to be, like, decently in shape, and that's good enough. You don't need to have some
Here we go.
Massive bowling ball shoulders. All of that between 6 feet tall and 6'5", depending on what...
Wait, what? Like, again, the height thing. Oh my god, let's look at something else. Dating sites which are trash. Height. Oh, here. Oh. All this upsetting shit.
Beginning of the sweet spot.
Whoa,
the hair pill. Yeah, have a full head of hair. It's always good. I don't know what to say about this. A Norwood scale 1 to 1.5 is the ideal. Norwood scale 2, 3, 4. For every point of Norwooding that you have, that's going to take a blow to your SMV. I don't even need to go over it. You know the truth. Anyone who points to like Hollywood celebrities with god tier facial aesthetics, and they're like, oh well, that dude does okay. He's a multi-millionaire Hollywood actor with an 8 out of 10 face to begin with, so he's bald and he does well with women. It's like, dude, just stop coping and accept the fact that you went bald, which is a bad thing. It doesn't even mean that it's truly over if your hairline's receding, but don't cope and pretend it's a good thing, because it never is. Now, I want to talk very briefly about the age pill. Almost ever since I started...
All right, yeah, sure, guys, I'm sorry. Guys like this, I don't know what else to say. It's just like, they're so fucking out of it. They literally think that, like, sexual market value, like, no. Here, if you're somebody that's a pill person and are watching this video, I think you need to understand something. It's your personality, fucking stupid. I'm sorry. I am 5'7" and I don't have a problem attracted to. The reason why is because it's their personality, stupid. Like, dude, like, fuck. These people, like Byron said in the chat, like, if it was just based on physical characteristics, some people would never get in relationships. Fucking pillars are just like, you're fucking crazy, and you're doubting yourself when you don't need to. All you really need to do is improve yourself by working on your personality. But anyway, guys, if you want to actually help improve my stream, my channel, my whatever you're watching this on, please like, share, subscribe. Remember, at the top are the links to my Streamlabs if you actually want to be so inclined to actually help support the stream. or at the bottom there are other my Patreon, my Twitter. Hey, as a matter of fact, I'm asking you guys, please follow me on Twitter if you haven't already, because I will be giving out different announcements about channel and streams, and like you get to see crazy memes and like me full leftist. Yeah, please like, share, subscribe, follow, all that good shit. See you on the next video. Thank you for watching, and yeah, that was a.
Hey guys, this is me, Crimson60620, and if you ever want to actually get some great art and help support my channel, help support me, check out my merch page at streamlabs.com/Crimson60620 /merch. Here you can actually find great pieces of art put on t-shirts, and it'll be updated frequently with a lot of my other art. So thank you for support, and please enjoy the video. Thanks.